Have you ever felt limited where you live, trapped in one job or system, or even depend on others for information? Then this video is for you. Many people think English is just for exams, for school, or for travel. But let me tell you one thing. English can change how you think, how much you earn, and how you live. It is a key to freedom, independence, and a bigger life. This is one language that gives you the opportunity for self-study and independent learning. Just go online. Many of those courses online are in English. Research papers, books, talk less of YouTube videos, educational videos. If you want to learn just anything today, then you need to learn English first. Because if you speak English, you can learn from coding, psychology, marketing, digital marketing, sales, whatever. That is just to name a few. I can confidently tell you that with English, I have learned a lot on YouTube. Whenever I really want to learn something and I'm not yet equipped to go in for a course, what I do is that I start with YouTube videos. I could choose one teacher and I watch like 15 to 20 of his courses. And I wonder what I would have done if I didn't speak English. So remember, English will give you opportunities for self-study and independent learning. What I say about English is that English gives you the opportunity to learn without permission. English equals learning without permission. So start by polishing your English. When I talk about the fact that English allows you to earn in stronger currencies, I think of one of my friends. Oh, story. Hold on and listen to this story. So this friend of mine comes from Cameroon, just like me. So when she moved here, she came as a student without any scholarship. She had to work and study. But guess what? She's a French-speaking Cameroonian. She's a Cameroonian. She's a Francophone. Guess what? She took her time, improved her English, and started teaching primary school children, tutoring them, helping them with their homework at home. What happened? During the Corona period, she couldn't go to their houses and she couldn't get them home. She started teaching them online. She kept improving, taking courses in English. But guess what's happening today? She finished her studies. She didn't look for a job where she lives. She looked for international opportunities. She's an entrepreneur today. I just forgot what she studied. But she reaches more people today. She makes a huge sum of money. That is, she paid for her studies, finished studying, and she's living as free as you cannot imagine. Freedom. English gives you freedom. Freedom and independence. It gives you currency, powerful cash. You don't need to travel. Just think about her. She made it and she's still making it today because she can speak this world's language. She has been empowered by English. When I say English empowers you, this is because English protects your mind. It gives you mental independence. When you speak only one language, you depend a lot on translation. You depend on local media. And you depend on others for information. You cannot even argue misinformation. But with English, you read original sources. You compare perspectives. You question misinformation. You do not just believe everything you hear or see or watch. You are able to compare things and question them. You do not just believe all that you see. So what does English do? English gives you the opportunity to think and not just believe what you hear or watch. A lot lot of fake news everywhere, misinformation. So when you speak English, you are able to collect this information from different sources and compare them. Then you can decide what you think is the right information. It gives you the opportunity to have your own opinion. So, English helps you join global conversations. With English, you are able to join conversations on technology, politics, whatever, culture. It even helps you to understand and be part of many cultures. Talk less of the fact that you also speak with people from over 190 nations. So, what in the world will keep you from learning this language? It will empower you. It gives you really great opportunities. You can comment. When people post things, you can comment online. As I said, you can share your opinion. But imagine if you have to think of the fact that you need to translate before you come and comment. Maybe the information doesn't go as you wanted. That will keep you invisible. So with English, you become visible. You take part even in social movements. So what can keep you from learning English? Nothing. Take that step. Take that step and empower yourself, empower your life, get your freedom, get independence, and move on. Not next year, this year, 2026. When you understand global culture, it's really easy for you to join conversations. It gives you freedom. Have you ever noticed that someone who is open to different cultures, it's always very easy for them to associate with people from different countries, different backgrounds, without hesitating, without any fear? I know this from my friend. She's from Brazil. She speaks like 5 different languages. She speaks English. She learned English, I think that was in 2022. When you communicate with her, she's different. She's open. She also finds it very easy approaching people and taking part in conversations. She's really open. You can see that freedom. Whenever she's traveling, it doesn't matter to her wherever she's traveling to. Most of the time, she can speak 1 or 2 languages that are spoken in that area. And above all, she speaks English. So English will really empower you, give you confidence and freedom. Watching her, I confirmed that it's really true that English gives you enough freedom. It builds your confidence. It expands your world and even gives you bigger dreams. She dreams big and she's achieving them. She's breaking boundaries because she speaks English and many other languages. 5, I said. So remember, English expands your world. It gives you inner freedom. It gives you future plans, bigger dreams, and it expands the way you think. Honestly, it feels so good when you have your freedom and independence. I remember when I moved to Germany, my partner had to translate all the time for me. And every time we planned to go out, I saw him yawning. He was even tired before we left the house because he knew that it was going to be difficult for him. He translated almost everything. When we went somewhere, whatever was being said, he had to translate. He had to read the signs. He had to listen to announcements and tell me. Do you know how exhausting that could be? And I felt uncomfortable. As soon as I could express myself, I started feeling that freedom, that confidence of leaving the house on my own, moving around and enjoying the city without depending on him to translate everything for me. Yes, there were times that I had difficulties. I will ask one or two people. But then I knew that I could go to the restaurant on my own. I could take a train and go somewhere without asking for directions all the time from him. I could do many things on my own, and it felt really good. I felt so free, and it was good for him too. So, speaking just one language can sometimes be detrimental. And above all, speaking English makes life really easy for you and it builds your confidence. So, do not just learn English for school or for any exams. Learn English for confidence, for independence, for freedom. That is, for empowerment. And please, send me a direct DM. Tell me what kind of freedom you want English to give you. Also remember to like and share